Item number 2, second reading of consideration of an ordinance adopting the 2014 Energy Code.
Mayor, I move we suspend the rules and read one time by title only, and that one time constitutes the last 2 readings.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to suspend the rules, read by title only with a brief explanation, and that it constitutes the last 2 readings. Right. All those in favor of that motion to suspend the rules, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
An ordinance providing minimum energy standards for the design of new buildings and structures or portions and additions to existing buildings that provide facilities or shelter for public assembly, education, business, mercantile, institutional, storage, and residential occupancies, as well as those portions of factories and industrial occupancies designed primarily for human occupancy by regulating their exterior envelopes and the selection of their HVAC, service, water, heating, electrical distribution, and illuminating systems and equipment for efficient use of energy, provide for a penalty of other purposes. This ordinance, if passed, would adopt for the city the state energy code, the 2014 edition, and should go into effect at January 1st, 2015. It's provided in 2 parts. A residential and commercial section provides for a penalty and sets out the nature of that penalty.
Move we adopt.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adopt. Any other discussion at this time?
Yes, I have a couple of points I'd just like to point out, because I guess, I raised some issues at the last council meeting. I went through the document, and I've also met with Brian to discuss this ordinance. And I guess what I want to do here is just to kind of point out a few things that we're adopting when we adopt this ordinance. Now, I understand it's state law, and we're going to have to comply. City of Russellville will have to comply whether we want to or not. But, it seems to me like we ought to at least understand maybe some of the issues associated with this ordinance. So I'm just going to mention a few of these, and these are for reference only. Going after January 1st, once we adopt this ordinance, when you build a house, you'll have to provide insulation for your slab. Okay. If you have a pier and beam, you'll have to provide insulation under your floor beams. When you spray your attic with insulation, you can't just spray by volume. You're going to have to measure along your attic, and you're going to have to make sure that it's spread evenly through your attic. This ordinance, this law, or these rules also apply if you do an addition to your home. So if you decide to add on to your home, your existing home is grandfathered, but if you do an addition to your home, you'll have to comply with these new rules. And according to Mr. Holstein, when I talked to him, the average increase in cost to a home is going to be about $2,500 based on these new rules. So that's all I have.
And I might add, as well as the initial cost, the savings that are anticipated should offset the cost of that as well. So, any other discussion, comments? Ms. Collins, why don't you just call the roll, please?
Mr. Stuber,
Yes.
Mr. Irwin,
Yes.
Mr. Wiley,
Yes.
Mr. Horton,
Yes.
Mr. Tripp,
Yes.
Ms. Freddie Harris,
Yes.
Mr. Roberts,
Yes.
Mr. Richard Harris.
Abstain.
Motion carries.
Thank you, lady and gentlemen.